I like for people to know how great Frankfurt was. I'm really not that old, but I'm in my 60s, how Frankfurt was back in the early 50s. I was born in the late 40s, in the 50s and 60s. Frankfurt had a lot of industry here around, and most people worked, or, well, just about all the adults, worked, had jobs. Most of them were, well, 90% of them were homeowners back then, which is a big difference in Frankfurt today. Frankfurt was a very good place to grow up in. The people here in Frankfurt were very friendly. I guess like all your neighbors pitched in and raised you. I mean, if they saw you going in the wrong direction, 9 times out of 10, they would correct you, and before you could get home, your mother already knew what you had done wrong. And the schools here in the neighborhood were very good. Central High School was the second oldest school in the nation. And Frankfurt High School is the annex of Central. Frankfurt's high school colors, there's 3 colors, red, blue, and gold. And generally you don't find high schools with 3 colors, but because Central's colors were red and gold, they added on the blue for its school's colors. If we had more parent participation and, and push their kids, to get into these after-school programs, then, kids would have something to do and they would stay out of trouble, would keep them from getting into trouble. I think most kids get into trouble when they have nothing to do, and yeah, there are quite a few programs around. You have the Boys Club, and you have the Gambrell Rec Center. You have like the Frankfurt Chargers football program, which has been going on for like 40 years now, in which Mr. Gambrell has been in charge of the Frankfurt Chargers for 40 years. That's a long time to be with, to dedicate your life to youth. And yeah, so I think there are. Now, whether the kids and the parents have their kids take advantage of these things, that might be a different question. Frankfurt is a football town. I guess it's always been like a football community. Like I guess West Philly, North Philly, there's a lot of basketball there, but Frankfurt has always been a football community. Frankfurt High School has won many public league and city football championships. Frankfurt Chargers Association, they've been, like I said, they've been in existence for over 40 years. They're a little league group. I think I'm not sure the ages. I think the ages probably go from like maybe 6 to 13, 14 years old. Presently, I think there are about 300 to 400 kids involved in the Frankfurt Chargers. They've had a couple teams that went to Disney World and a couple teams that were in like the Pop Warner championships, and they had a team that also won the Pop Warner championship football team. The Yellow Jackets, they were the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets. And that was, I think they were in existence when I was a very small kid. And from the Yellow Jackets, the Yellow Jackets in their later years became what we know today as the Philadelphia Eagles. I've been here all my life. I think it's a good place to live. I mean, we have our problems, our social problems, just like any urban city, but I still think we don't have as many problems as as other parts of the city. I would say Frankfurt's still a good place to grow. There's a high crime rate here in Frankfurt, but I think it's more. I think it's more in like one part of Frankfurt, and Frankfurt, I think, still is a safe place. I have a lot of friends who are policemen, and compared to other parts of the city, they say Frankfurt still is a safe and good place to live. I would like to see a reflection of the people of Frankfurt. It's a multicultural community. I'd like to see some things from the past up into the past. See the mural like go from the past to the present time. Frankfurt is great.